If you haven't watched part 1 of our backpacking adventures on a wooden boat, stop, hit the link and watch it first. If you did, here's a 20-second recap. During a backpacking trip, we ended up in El Nido in the Philippines. On day 2, we bought a traditional bunker boat and used it to explore Bacuit Bay, including Entula, Matinloc and Shimizu. We also climbed a peak and motored many hours down to Taytay, where we met some incredible Filipino friends and saw a catamaran that inspired our future. Which brings us to the next part of this story. Around the headland of El Nido proper, there's a few beaches that are only accessible by sea. Our favourite by far was Papaya Beach, home to some of the ocean's most majestic creatures.
Just floating around, island hopping for the day with some chocolate cookies.
The commentary.
Hashtag
commentary.
Hashtag not a fisherman. Like these boys here.
Coming back from Papaya Beach one afternoon, we had a close call with our little bunker boat, but Trent's eagle eyes saved us from potentially ruining our engine.
Hey Tish!
The closest island to El Nido proper is Cadlao, which has the most incredible lagoon. The inside of the lagoon is only accessible by shallow draft boats, so despite the close proximity to the mainland, we often had the place all to ourselves. Cadlao Lagoon holds a special place in our memories. We spent a few lazy afternoons there, swimming, dancing, and enjoying the freedom of being able to stay and explore as long as we wanted. After 4 weeks in El Nido, our time in Palawan was coming to a close. We went on one last adventure before saying goodbye to our little bunker boat.
That's El Nido over there, behind those islands. That's the navigator. There's the resident Tish.
The goal of our expedition was to visit El Nido's most famous cave, which locals had told us was possible to enter with a small boat like ours.
This is our Cathedral Cave. Fish.
Cathedral Cave is on Pinasal Island, at the southern end of Bacuit Bay. It's a limestone cave that's only accessible by boat. Having learned when the tour boats would be around, we timed our visit well and once again had the unique experience of having the entire place to ourselves. On our way back from Cathedral Cave, we accidentally stumbled onto an active filming location for Survivor South Africa. The crew's speedboats, yelling and arm waving, suggested they weren't happy to see us. At the time, we laughed about them thinking that we were spies, since we never planned to go to South Africa. How little we knew. When we came down to our last day in El Nido, it was time to say goodbye to the bunker boat. One of the local fishermen who'd seen us coming and going took it upon himself to help sell it to a new owner. In less than a day, our little blue and white boat had become the latest addition to a small fleet owned by a friend of the fisherman, and the rest of the things we'd collected along the way were divvied up to whoever thought they'd be useful. After leaving El Nido, we continued our backpacking adventures, finishing the Philippines on the island of Boracay, before flying to China to begin the next part of our journey. Family circumstances sent us home, but a few years later we found ourselves in the position to buy the catamaran Trent had started dreaming of after our trip to Tay.
The words cannot describe how excited we were when this happened. It's not something we ever thought would happen. We thought we were going secondhand. So I cannot wait to take you on this journey with us.
For us, coming back to the starting point of our journey isn't a circumnavigation. It's returning to El Nido. We want to re-explore the islands and find the locals we met there, to thank them for their kindness and take them sailing out on Liga. Sadly, since buying our boat new in June of 2021, we've faced ongoing struggles with trying to have poor workmanship rectified on the boat, But every day we come one step closer to finally being able to start living the life and having the adventures and experiences we set out to have, and one day returning to the incredible island of Palawan.